Well, we turn now to a major event that's been taking place across the tri-state, all to raise awareness for a fabulous cause. We do this every year.
Yeah, you can hear the excitement out there. Amy Freeze is live in Central Park, where one of this year's Making Strides Against Breast Cancer walks is taking place. She has another look at the AccuWeather forecast also. Amy.
Tony, Michelle, we've had a steady stream of participants coming and going. They're all along the route right now, which is 4 miles. They'll continue to make their way to the start line and make their loop around here. It's cloudy, but temperatures are real easy to take. Nobody has to have on the heavy clothing like in years past, and it really is quite pleasant. Looking at the numbers across the entire tri-state, to get an October morning like this, you just can't beat it. Sure, we've had a little drizzle off and on, but we start to dry out here at the park, and I think we'll even see the skies brightening enough to get our temperatures in the upper 70s, maybe even a sunbreak or two. So visibility has improved greatly, and we'll look for the cold front to come in after midnight tonight. So we get a real nice afternoon where it's the upper 70s, and then finally we'll see our temperatures cooling off to more October-like numbers for Monday afternoon, Tuesday afternoon before we turn things around again. I'll be AccuWeather 7-day forecast coming up again. Hey, Carol, come on over. Carol, 6 years in a row I've seen this lady. I absolutely love her. Congratulations. Good to see you again this year.
Hi, Carol Coleman, Bronx, New York, 6-year survivor.
From the Bronx. And you know what? Shonda Robinson, there's mom right here. You guys, I'm going to toss it back in. Shonda, come here. Shonda, survivor. Her daughter had breast cancer. We lost her this year from up in the Bronx, but you're here. And you know what? She's smiling down on you.
Yes, she is.
Yes,
Thank you very much.
All right, Making Strides here live in Central Park. Back to you guys, Michelle and Tony. We'll have much more coming up later.
Yeah, I love seeing those smiles. Thank you so much, ladies, for being out there. Isn't that nice? Wonderful. Survivor stories. Look at that.
All right, our thoughts to you. All right, thanks, Amy. Well, the walks, plural, getting started, and more than 200,000 people are expected to turn out this year. Survivors, donors, and fundraisers will be on the move across the tri-state, bringing awareness to this important cause. We're going to have live reports here from people joining today's event.
From the suffering caused by breast cancer.
We have live reports from events across our area. We're going to begin with Eyewitness News reporter Darla Miles, who is live in Central Park, where she is hosting the event and dancing. Darla.
You know, in all fairness, it's not fair. Amy's been out here since 6 o'clock this morning, so I had to come out here and give her a break. We've got the music rocking behind us, a warm-up going on stage. Mr. Cheeks was performing, and you know me, I always like to move when I hear a little music, but right now, we've been talking about all the stats this morning about breast cancer, how it's affected women, how it is the second leading most common diagnosed cancer outside of skin cancer for women. And then in terms of death, it's the most deadly cancer outside of lung cancer. But it's not just affecting women right now. And now I want to tell you about the Real Men Wear Pink campaign. A lot of people don't know that men are also impacted by breast cancer. And with me right now is John from Hackensack, New Jersey. A little bit more about the Real Men Wear Pink campaign.
Good morning. So the Real Men Wear Pink campaign is something the ACS started a number of years ago, and it's basically men helping support women and men because men do suffer from breast cancer. So every man who wears pink, we wear it every day for the month of October, and we have a goal of $2,500 each. I have mine a little higher, so if anyone out there wants to help, do a quick search of Real Men Wear Pink of Central Park. Look for this face. You can donate, or you can donate to whoever you'd like. All the money goes to great research and a great cause.
All right, thank you so much. You can donate again to the American Cancer Society going on the website. You can find links to that website on our website, ABC7NY. They're cutting me off. No more party in Central Park. Let's go check out what Stacey Sager is doing over in Long Island.
Hi, Darla. We are here at Jones Beach State Park with Stacey, another Stacey. Stacey Brennan of Plainview is what stage 4 breast cancer looks like. She is unbelievable. You came here from the hospital last night.
Yes. I went to the hospital yesterday after being at the high school selling Coaches versus Cancer t-shirts, and we'll probably have to go back later for an infection that I have. But there's no place that I'd rather be. And before we do anything, I want to congratulate you, Stacey, on almost 20 years of being a survivor.
I want to congratulate you on just being here today because I think you're unbelievable.
Thank you.
And I love you.
I love you too.
And we have some other guys, some other Real Men Wear Pink here. We want to talk to Frank D'Amelio, Scott Seidel. You guys they rode on motorcycles from LA. Okay, you stopped in how many cities?
About 6 or 7 actually, and had a great time.
And how much money are you hoping to raise? Out here. I just want to stress. I just want to stress also the importance of getting a mammogram. You know, if cancer is found early and it hasn't spread to the lymph nodes or other parts of the body, it's 99% of the time it doesn't come back. So that's what saved my life. A mammogram saved my life, and I really want to stress to people: go out, get screened, talk to your doctors, especially if you're high risk, and just take care of it. Take care of it.
And there's
We're
one
making
more thing,
progress.
Stacey, that I'd like to say. When it comes to that, you have to be your own advocate. You have to believe what your body is telling you. That's what I did, and it's very, very important. It really is. You know your body better than anybody.
You're
Listen
awesome.
to it.
I am just in awe right now. Anyway.
We all are. I think we all are.
I want to go to my colleague Nina Pineda. She is in Newark at the Making Strides Walk there. Nina.
And Stacey, before I can begin, I just want to say I love you too. I really do. You're such an inspiration to so many people. We are hope heroes. That is the theme here in Newark as we gather to celebrate survivors, of course, pay tribute to loved ones who are lost, and raise much-needed funds for breast cancer awareness. And one of those pace setters who is joining me, if I can stop her from dancing long enough, is 80-year-old Elsie Best. She's been a pace setter for 8 years. Elsie, how much do you think you've raised, and what do you do every year for this?
Oh, we do a lot of things every year. We sell things and items and breast cancer items to let them know just how important it is to be a survivor. And for those that are survivors or people who have people that are survivors, we try to raise money so it will make their life much pleasant and much easier. We try to do everything that we possibly can to make them feel good about themselves. And with American Cancer, they do have a program that feel good and look good. And not only that, be happy. Be happy because the life you save is not only your own, it can be someone else.
That's wonderful, Elsie. You're amazing. You don't get to be a pace setter for nothing. Elsie has already raised $5,000. The goal here on the Newark Plaza, right here in front of the Prudential Center, is to raise $420,000. She is lucky enough to be joined by her family, her granddaughter, Tamina. What's it like to be able to celebrate your grandmother, who's a double breast cancer survivor?
It feels amazing to celebrate my grandmother's life. She means everything to me. I love you, Grandma.
Oh, we love you, Elsie Best. And guess what? 20 years they are celebrating here in Newark. In that time frame here in Newark, breast cancer deaths have declined 39%. Is that something to celebrate or what? Yes! We're live in Newark. I'm Nina Pineda, Channel 7 Eyewitness News. I think I'm sending it back to Darla back in Central Park.
Come on. Make a little action. Hey, you going back on? All right, you know what? We're having so much fun here, but we're also raising money for breast cancer. 50,000 walkers expected in Central Park today, and the goal is to raise $3 million. But let me tell you why I was distracted. Look at Polo. He's a Frenchie. He raised $7,000 last year. He's a real man.
$20.
$20. All right. Every little bit counts because, you know, as we said this morning, it's $15 per ride. $15 for a cancer patient to be taken to and from treatment. And just last year alone, you had 335,000 women had transport to services. That's a direct result of the money that has been raised here, that's raised annually. In fact, $60 million was raised last year, so that was huge. We have these cute little girls here. What team are you walking for, Sweetie Pie, and what's your name?
Faith.
And what team are you walking with?
Miss Rose.
You walking Miss Rose, too?
Yes.
And what's your name, baby girl?
Harmony.
Harmony?
And Heaven.
And Heaven. And so now Mr. Cheeks is back on the stage. They got everybody warmed up this morning. We have a rolling start for this walk. We're hoping to raise $3 million this year, and it's popping here in Central Park. That's all I can tell you. Michelle, Tony, back to you.
Today's Big Dogs are sponsored by Stanley Steamer for a cleaner and healthier home.
In with Darla Miles, and she said things were popping in Central Park. So we want to get back on to meteorologist Amy Freeze. She is in Central Park. Strides Against Breast Cancer Walk. Hi, Amy. Is it popping
Hey guys, I'm trying to get everybody on TV with their pink. Look at this, their beautiful pink hair and their pink costumes, and so much pride for the survivors here and also for those who've lost their battle. People so proud of their friends and family who did everything they could, and they still have the spirit of their loved ones with them today. So it's really an inspiring event all the way around. around, and a reminder that there's still a lot of work to be done, making strides against breast cancer here in Central Park, bringing in 50,000 participants and hoping to raise $3 million in this one location. So we've got pretty decent weather for them. I mean, it's not bright sunshine, but it's sort of comfortable. Continuing a rolling start here, which means as people come and register and check in, they can go right through the starting gate and make their loop. If you're heading out the door this morning, you need some inspiration, you stop by Central Park and you're going to see these folks making their 4-mile loop, and hopefully it'll make your day like it's making mine. It's really been a lot of fun out here, Tony and Michelle, and I got to tell you, I put a ton of messages for you guys on my Insta story and Snapchat because people are saying, tell them hi, tell Rob hi, tell the whole crew hi. So people are missing seeing your smiling faces today, but I know you're here in spirit.
Absolutely.
Yeah. As they do their rolling start too, Amy, we see dozens come past the window here, so we wave and cheer them on back here too. It's great.
It's been a pink parade coming by, and it comes here and then going to you.
Absolutely.
Just around the corner. All right, thanks,
Absolutely.
Amy. Before we go to break, let's take a look at today.
Look, you guys, it's getting serious. When the ponytail goes up, that's it, all right? This is the group right here that's getting ready. This is the group right here that's getting ready to start off. It's been a rolling start, but when it comes through, they kind of get a warm-up and a little pep talk to get ready for their 4-mile loop here in the park. So, you know I'm going to be jumping in line and making some new friends here. 50,000 participants here in Central Park, and we've got groups all across the tri-state joining in, making strides for breast cancer. And the weather really couldn't be better. The early drizzle that we saw pre-dawn hours has dried out, and now the clouds are starting to brighten up, and we're looking for temperatures well above average for this time of year, like 15 degrees warmer than we normally